Hi, Michaela Harris here with Timberlake Marketing. I wanted to make you this video while I had some free time because I like showing businesses how to generate more revenue without having to pay for ads or for these huge lead gen companies for leads that are sold to multiple people. To do this, you're going to need to utilize your website and Google Business Profile to get to the first page of that Google search. And these are going to be my top 3 tips to make that happen so that you can generate your own leads. They're going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Now I'll explain each of these as I go, and then at the end I'll show you the opportunity of what taking these steps could mean for your business and what kind of traffic is out there available for you. So first thing, if I take a look at your website, I like the way that it looks. I think it looks very nice and clean. However, I don't see 1,500 words of content. Now 1,500 words is important because it's what Google algorithms look for when it crawls a website. So you want to get 1,500 to 2,000 words of content with good keywords throughout that content. It also helps to save your images as keywords as well. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your back pages have about 500 to 750 words of content on them with good keywords throughout that content as well. Now if I take a look at your Google Business Profile, which I don't currently see one for your company, not to say that you don't have one, if just maybe under a slightly different name, but I'm not currently seeing it. So if you don't, just go to your Google account and go to your apps and you create a business profile. Now my tips are going to be the same whether you have one or whether you don't. You're going to want to get more reviews, photos, and citations than your top competitor. Now citations are just going to be listing sites like Yelp or Yellow Pages that list your name, address, and phone number. Now if I look at what your website is currently doing for you, not very much. So your UR and your DR is a trust and power rating influenced by your backlinks. Backlinks are just links from another website back to yours. With those scores being low, it tells me that either you A, don't have enough, or B, they are not high quality. Now in this case, I'm going to assume it's probably that you don't have enough. But then you can see that you're only picking up on about 6 keywords. Now there's going to be a lot more than 6 keywords out there available to you that you can capitalize on, so you want to make sure Google's finding them. And you can see right now that by not being at the first page of the searches, you're only generating about 1 person coming to your site every month. Now take that number with a grain of salt because it does tend to be a little bit higher in reality. As a potential customer, if I'm searching landscaping in Arlington, Virginia, then I'm going to see the top 30 businesses and maps in the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people will never make it to that second page of Google, and most won't click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find you in order to capitalize on all of that volume. If they don't know that you exist or they can't find you, they are not going to utilize your services. Now this is what we call a keyword. It's just a search term people use when they're searching for something. And this is a very special one because it's what we call buyer intent. Now, buyer intent just means that someone's searching that word with the intention of making a purchase of a product or service. If I take a look at your top competitor for Arlington, you can see his website here. Doesn't have enough content and the images are not saving as keywords, so it just tells me that they're not even doing everything that they can be, which means that it's going to be a little easier to beat them out. Now their UR and their DR is also low. They don't have just a very large amount of backlinks. This just tells me, again, it's going to be a little easier to beat them out. Now what you can see here is that they are generating quite a bit of traffic. And like I said, this number tends to be a little bit higher in reality. But what's most important are going to be these keywords and which ones that you need to target. Now, if you want to target those again that are buyer intent. So if you're looking here, landscaping in Arlington gets 100 searches a month. Landscaping Arlington, another 100 searches. Let's see, Arlington landscaping, 60 searches, and I can continue going down this list. Alexandria is going to have a large search volume. Washington, D.C. is going to have a large search volume. Fairfax has a very large search volume. So basically what I want you to see here is there's going to be a huge potential for growth for your company. You just have to know which keywords that you want to target and make sure that your website and content points towards those keywords, and then make sure you have high quality backlinks to make your website powerful. Now, ultimately, I want you to see that there's huge potential for growth for your company. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to talk with you more about this and make a customized plan for your company. Otherwise, I just really hope you find the information helpful, and I would love to get a few lines of feedback so I know it is helpful. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.